Greentech Media's Networked Grid is the premier event for utilities and technology innovators working with the smart grid. This year's event in San Francisco featured an impressive lineup of speakers and panelists dedicated to sharing their knowledge and expertise, as well as a host of networking opportunities.
I think the distribution automation is a clear ROI advantage in the metering space.
Storage ought to be everywhere on the grid, and particularly on the distribution grid, and it ought to be a service.
In our labs, we have a dryer from GE, and we're able to actually send a price change message through our systems, through the meter, and it actually changes the mode in which it operates to be more efficient when it gets that message.
We're really anticipating the smart grid and the smart grid plans to have and to provide a framework for the utilities on how they anticipate meeting all of these new challenges that we are foisting upon them.
It's less about the pure financial response, it's more about the desire not to waste. And so an analogy there is the sort of people who cut coupons out and things in supermarkets or stand in the supermarket line looking at prices. Often they spend more time trying to save 5 cents between one product and another product than it's actually worth.
We strive to really put on an event with the right people in the room, decision makers at these companies, thought leaders, and we try to really kind of put an agenda together that's kind of more forward-looking than a lot of other conferences out there and really focus on the content first and foremost.
I think that we're going through a sea change with utilities. They recognize that customer experience does matter. I think you see it at conferences like this where you see utilities talk about their efforts to engage customers.
GTM Research was also on hand to deliver their unparalleled data in the smart grid arena.
The good news in terms of federal funding and more utilities, whether they be IOUs or munis or co-ops that are getting into metering, is that they're actually laying the seeds for grid communications. And this is just the top 25, primarily IOUs apart from SMUD, and they're looking to be close to 50 million smart meters over the next 5 years.
As the smart grid industry continues to evolve, stay tuned to Greentech Media for all the latest news and data as it happens. Greentech Media's Networked Grid.